Hey Usher team, I just wanted to send a quick video to go over a few things. So we recently went from 3 services to 4, which has been a big transition, but it's been great and we couldn't do it without all of you. So thank you so much for serving faithfully. With that, I will say if you're not currently serving in the 1 o'clock service and you have that ability, please let me know and I will schedule you in that service because we are always shorthanded for the 1 o'clock service. So 3 things really that I wanted to touch on. One thing we've been noticing is a few people do this on occasion, not all the time, is they will be serving on the usher team and then also serving on the prayer team during the same service. I think it is absolutely wonderful that people can serve on multiple teams. It's great, but we have to be mindful about being fully engaged in the team that we're scheduled for. So if you're serving on the usher team, and then you're leaving your post to go and be a prayer partner, it leaves an open spot on the usher team, and so you're not really fully engaged in that team. So what I would ask is if you get a request from the prayer team and from the usher team for the same service, please just accept one of those and decline the other. A lot of times what I will do is I will be a prayer partner for one service and I will be an usher for another service. Just don't do them in the same service. That way you are fully engaged in the usher team and there is no issue there. So the second thing I wanted to go over is worship. We all love to worship. It's a wonderful thing and it's great. But if you're serving on the usher team and you're worshiping with your eyes closed, you can't really usher. So what I would ask is if you want to worship, clap your hands, sing, you want to raise your hands, that's great. Just make sure you keep your eyes open and you're looking for people coming in the doors. So what we want to create is a welcoming environment. When people come through the doors, we're greeting them with a smile. We're making them feel welcome, making them feel like they belong there. And then we want to make sure we find them a seat as quickly as we can. We don't want people coming through the doors and then they see people standing around, but nobody's really helping them and they don't feel like they're supposed to be there. And then they turn around and leave. I don't think we've had that happen, but we have seen people kind of wander around looking for a seat because we have ushers that are worshiping with their eyes closed. So that's why we encourage you to serve one and attend one. That way you can be fully engaged in worship in a service and then fully engaged in serving in a service so that you're not trying to do both things at one time. So the third thing is accepting and declining your position. So I try to send the requests out with plenty of time for you to check your schedule and whatnot. I would ask that you accept or decline those positions within a couple of days of me sending those out. And that will just help everybody because it helps me not have to find somebody last minute when somebody declines on Saturday night at 10:30. And it also helps you by me not sending a gazillion emails out Saturday night at 10:30. So I'm sure that's frustrating for you as it is for me. So we can all help each other out by accepting or declining as soon as we can. I understand, sick kids, things like that. With those kind of things, I would ask that you maybe text me instead of just going in and declining the position because I don't always check my email and that's where I would see that somebody declines. So sometimes I wouldn't even see that until Sunday morning. So if there is a sick kid or a sick you or anything like that, just send me a quick text message and let me know, and that's totally fine. Like I have zero problem finding somebody to replace you for that. That is, something you just can't help. So that is the only other thing that I had to go over. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody on the team. You do a wonderful job and we couldn't do what we do without you. So that's all I have and I will see you on Sunday.